and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where today we're here at Lake Compounce in Connecticut, USA, for our first ever visit.
As we was driving in, the location for this park is stunning with all the trees around, so I can't wait to get inside.
This is a park that I've wanted to come to for quite some time. Wasn't originally in our itinerary for this trip, but we managed to swap a few things around with the opening hours at the moment, and of course get in here to Lake Compounce today and come and experience it. And there's a coaster here that I'm really excited about, that I've heard so much about, and it's one of my bucket lists now. It is, of course, Boulder Dash. It's also just reopened after some retrack work, so we're looking forward to that.
Oh, I cannot wait to get on that, and I cannot wait to explore the park and see what it has to offer.
It's always great coming somewhere for the first time, and it was America's first amusement park, dating back to 1846. And look at this for an entrance. I've seen so many photos and videos of this over the years. Feels quite surreal to actually be stood here looking at it. The location for this park is pretty spectacular. I mean, straight away you've got this wonderful carousel horse in front, you got all the cute buildings, you got the wooden coaster there behind it, the shot tower, and then look at all the trees. Like, this looks amazing. We've also just had quite a funny but also very nice welcome into the park. We parked up and literally they were playing the soaring soundtrack from the Disney parks.
It was so loud. We pulled up and was like, am I at Epcot right now?
Well, also the staff were all wonderful coming in, weren't they?
They were so friendly, saying, hope you have a nice day, and hello, which is really nice welcome.
Everyone, even some guiders walking down from the parking lot to security and to down here at the entrance. So we're looking forward to this today. We're actually visiting two parks. Of course, it's the final day of our US trip today. So we're visiting here. We'll stay until like the middle of the afternoon, and then we're heading to Playland Park back in New York tonight, which is open until 9 p.m. Oh, so the bells have just chimed up there on the clock tower, and it's just gone 11 o'clock as we make our way into the park. And look at all the buildings. These are beautiful. Reminds me quite a bit of Main Street USA at the Disney parks, but of course got a lot of history of this park. It opened about 90 years before the original Disneyland. Like, crazy how much history there is here. Yeah, the oldest continually operating amusement park in the whole of the States. What a beautiful place. 5 roller coasters here, including this classic wooden coaster that we can see. That looks like it's had some retracking work done as well. That looks great. You got the Skyrocket 2 just over there as well, one of Charlotte's favourites.
Oh, I'm not a fan of it. It's so intense, it's so uncomfortable.
And of course, Boulder Dash that we're making our way up to first. Hopefully it'll be open this morning. So what makes this coaster special is how it's hidden away in a lot of the trees. I don't have a clue where we're going, but we just asked someone at the entrance. They said, yeah, head up this way. So yeah, let's this way and see if we can find it. And here we go then, we've made our way to the entrance for Boulder Dash, the mountain coaster. I tell you what, I love the entrance sign for this. How nice is that?
That's really nice.
It's been voted the world's best wooden coaster in the Golden Ticket Award. I think it was 5 consecutive years. So yeah, I'm very excited to see how this is going to ride. Now, it originally opened 24 years ago, year 2000, CCI, so Custom Coasters International, but recently it's had some retrack work done. Apparently it was getting quite rough. I mean, we've got nothing to compare it to. Apparently it was getting quite rough, and they've put some of that new GCI Titan steel track on it, and in fact you can see some of that over here on the right hand side. So there you go. Yeah, quite a lot of it now I think has got this Titan track. But look at this, I've wanted to ride this for a long time. I'm just glad it's open for us this morning. And look at the lift, it goes straight up there on the side of the mountain, and this ride is so hidden away. Like, this looks amazing. I'm so excited to ride on this coaster. Boulder Dash up to the station, and there we go. We're going to be straight on, first train of the day. I reckon we'll go down near the back. Let's go.
Oh, fair means you guys are out.
Hey, here we go.
Boulder.
Oh, Dash! Dash! Are you excited, Charlotte? I'm really looking forward to this. Ah! You start to climb the lift hill very slowly up there on the mountain, like a very highly rated coaster, this one. I'm glad we can take you along for the ride. Yeah, it's called Theme Park Worldwide. Check it out. Oh, we'll tell you when we come off. Thank you. Look at this, the train is so quiet. And hopefully we're going to get some good speed on this. They're excited, bless them. I'm excited. You're literally climbing up the side of a mountain. Let's hope the mountain folk don't get us. I've been told, like, to expect to be like the Ultimate that used to be at Lightwater Valley, you know, with the location. Wow, this is very pretty. Oh, what a view. Here we go. Woo! section, literally going by the boulders. Whoa! Tell you what, that was great. I wanted to ride that for years and it didn't disappoint. That's definitely one of the best woodies I've ever done with the location. You right there, Charlotte?
Ooh, I took my breath.
That was a wild ride. You could certainly tell where the smoother sections were though, you know. Oh, wow, that was great. Let's go on again. Like, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that was an amazing back row ride there on Boulder Dash. I couldn't believe how fast it was running right at the start of the day as well. First train, 60 miles an hour top speeds on here, and you know what? This coaster definitely lives up to the hype. I just wanted to do it for so long, and it's always amazing when you get to finally ride something after you've followed it for a long time. And yeah, great coaster, absolutely amazing, one of the best woodies out there. That much so we've come straight back round, and we're waiting for the front row now. The great thing is at this part, they allow on-ride POVs with the chest mounts, and also, if it's empty, you can just stay in your seat if there's nobody waiting for your row. But we thought we won't stay on, we'll come down towards the front and take you all on for a front row ride now. Had two incredible rides there on Boulder Dash for our first ever time here at Lake Compounce, and I tell you what, that was amazing, wasn't it?
The location for this ride really makes it go through the trees, like it was amazing.
A lot of people in the past have said to me, oh, you know, it'll remind you when you finally ride it of the ultimate at Lightwater Valley that of course no longer exists, and it really does, like because of the location and in a way the ride experience, all the drops and turns, not knowing what's around the next corner. That's what makes this. The fact it's actually built on the side of a mountain in the trees, you've actually got like all the rocks or the boulders all the way around. Oh, it was fantastic. The first drop on there was great, a big curve on it, lots of airtime hills and twists and turns. You didn't know what was coming around the next bend, and 4,700 feet of track on there. Good long ride.
Yeah, it's a really long ride, and that's exactly what you want from a wooden coaster.
Now, of course, they have put the new Titan track on there from GCI. When you are riding that, it doesn't feel as much of a wooden coaster with them sections. It does feel more steel. There's quite a big difference actually between the newer Titan track sections and the older bits, isn't there?
The difference is a lot. lot. You're going from the wooden track where you like rock and ready, then you're going onto the Titan track and it's quite smooth, then back onto the wooden track, so you can tell a difference.
I'd love to have done it when it all had, you know, the wooden track on there before they put the Titan on. So I'm not a huge fan in general of Titan track. If anything, it's going to become more of a hybrid if they're doing the full layouts. But if that improves the kind of longevity of the ride, I can completely understand why they're doing it. It's the case with a few other rides around the world. Joris at Efteling in the Netherlands, that's having Titan. We're seeing it more and more now. As much as I do prefer full-on wood coasters like this, what it used to be, I'm so grateful to have experienced it. Definitely one of the best wooden/hybrid coasters there is anywhere in the world. And yeah, we definitely have another ride on that. We did a good back row and a front row, and we can take you on for POVs. Should we do a nice classic Woody now?
Let's do it.
Hey, you can see it here just behind us. And yeah, we're gonna go and ride this now. It looks great. And it looks like GCI have been quite busy here because this has had some retrack work as well. I'm looking at the bends in the track. That definitely looks like GCI retracking just over there. And of course, this isn't the original train that's running on this just over here. So yeah, I'm very excited to go and give this a ride. Let's go. Entrance, I think, is down this way. So yeah, it's built on the hillside, this park, but it's not too hilly of a location to walk around. Oh, that looks great fun. All the nice buildings. I've got to say, it's got a real nice friendly vibe about it here. But why is it so quiet like for a Sunday? I'm not complaining because we were planning on being here for like 5 hours, you know, to get things in. But yeah, it's very quiet. Oh, we're okay. Thank you though. Thank you. Yeah, they love the game stalls, of course, over here in the States.
If that was the Kool-Aid man, I'd be well up for it.
You need to start going on about this Kool-Aid man. Yeah, it's lovely. Like, look at that. Like, what a location. And the lake itself, you can just about make it out in the POV off to the right-hand side when we're on Boulder Dash. But I think we'll get some better views of the lake down at this end. But look at it, just so hidden away. Amazing ride. And that's the thing, I was just saying this to Charlotte off camera. For me, it's like, I was looking at these rides in books and watching them like in documentaries when I was a kid. And it's surreal just to come and ride stuff like Boulder Dash and just seeing it running around, you know. Oh, incredible. I love the logo on it as well. It's great.
Oh, the logo is so good.
Hopefully they've got some merchandise for that. Yeah, let's go and find out where we get on this classic Woody now. And here it is, the entrance to Wildcat. So this opened in 1927. Loving the sign just over there as well. Look at that. Done a lot of work to the queue line, it seems. Just down here as well. So yeah, it means it's going to be almost 100 years old, this ride. So it's good that they're looking after it with some retracking on there. You know me, I love a good classic Woody. Yeah, 1927. Another 3 years time, it'll be 100 years old. Yeah, look at all this. All been done just down here. And yeah, you can tell by looking at it. Of course, GCI have done that as well. And we're straight into the station. Right, let's do it. It was fun while it lasted. We've just been told that we cannot film on the ride using a chest-mounted GoPro. One manager said that it was perfectly fine when we're over at Boulder Dash. We've come down here to Wildcat and the manager said that we can't take you on with the chest mount, which is a shame, but at least we got the main event Boulder Dash with our on-ride POV.
I'm so glad that we managed to film on there, but it's a bit of conflicting information there.
Yeah, it is, but it is what it is. We got what we wanted with that, the main event. We're still just on our ride on Wildcat. What did you think to that?
The trains were really comfy, but certain parts of the layout, you was like proper shape
yeah.
from front to back.
It was a real mixed match again, that one. I think because they've done some retracking work on there for this year, it was actually standing but not operating throughout the whole of 2023. And it's an older coaster, you know, so I wasn't expecting it to be anything incredible with the layout. But it probably would have been better with the older trains on there for a classic feel, because now it runs GCI Millennium Flyers on there, which are really nice trains, very comfortable. But in a way, it hasn't got the layout to kind of complement them trains. But it's an older coaster. I'm glad that it's still going. It's nice little drops and things on there, some overbanks, but it wasn't kind of like an amazing classic coaster or anything, because it felt a bit too new with the trains that are on there. But still, it was great to ride it. And I'll tell you what I love, this sign just behind us. So this is hand painted, and it looks like they've actually spent a lot of money here at the park for this year. I'm thinking that, you know, this is maybe brand new. I mean, look at it. There he goes again up the lift hill. America's first amusement park. That is great, and of course we've got a water park here as well. It doesn't open until next week, but I think that's just around the corner. And yeah, like a lot of the floor looks like it's been redone for this year. Even that Main Street sign, that looks new. That's just up there as well. And the official park of family fun. Like all this looks brand new. I reckon they've spent a fortune at this park. You know, it actually looks like there's quite a lot of management about today. Maybe the owners of the park, because this is owned by the Spanish company. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but I'll try for you. Parks Renados or something along them lines, that own many parks. And so yeah, they've obviously invested quite heavily this year in Lake Compounce. Yeah, these buildings definitely resemble something that you might see at a Disney park, of course. Main Street USA. Yeah, it's very nice. I love it. Done a good job. It's even called Main Street. Now, you know me, I love a good historical marker, and this sign here has got lots of information about the history of the park. I won't read it all out, but of course feel free to pause the video if you want to read about it. And you can see down the bottom there, it says Kennywood Entertainment Co. Because basically it was bought by Kennywood Company many years ago now, and then of course they got acquired by Palace Entertainment, which is part of Parks Renados from Spain. So yeah, that's kind of how it goes back. But yeah, very interesting history for this park, like a trolley park and trolleys bringing people here. Very similar history actually to Kennywood. And yeah, just off to the right here, you've got the Compounce Railway, which is closed today, unfortunately. I think this would have been our best views actually of the lake, because yeah, this takes you round the other side of the water park and by the lake, I believe. So I don't think we're really going to see much of Lake Compounce whilst we're here. But yeah, I'm just sorry if we got on Boulder Dash. Like, that was well worth the drive down here for it. But look at this, it's so quiet for a Sunday. Like, I'm thinking maybe do people wait for the water park? It looks like it's one of them parks where the water park's included as well. So value-wise, a lot of people are probably thinking we may as well wait until everything's open before coming.
Because then you can maybe do half a day in the park, half a day in the water park.
Yeah, I'll just keep nipping between the two, really, you know. Nipping around. But yeah, we've got some other coasters to ride. Like I said, there's 5 total here. We've done 2, the main 2 that I was excited for. The others are a bit more generic, but still, I'm looking forward to getting on them. Very nice though, this. Very cute park. Friendly atmosphere as well. Well, of course, the park opened at 11 o'clock, so we're a bit peckish now. So we're just going to get some natural cup fries. Well, a side of fries is $9.99. And then we saw at the top, well, we're both getting a side of fries. We may as well get one of these buckets just up here. So we've got a fry bucket for $20. Yeah, we're going to go for that now. Let's see what this is like. And we present to you Potato Patch, the fry bucket.
I mean, they are full to the top, but I don't know if they're worth $20.
Look at that. How much do these cost, like from Walmart, like for a bag of fries? Like?
Oh, nice though.
I thought we may as well, so we'll have these and we'll keep on riding. These are from the Potato Patch, just here, Main Street. Well, I tell you what, they might have been $20 for a bucket, but I'm glad we had a bucket because they were delicious, weren't they?
We literally ate those like ravenous pigs.
We did. They lasted, what, like 3 minutes or something?
Grabbing them out and eating them. It was so nice though.
But if you like them that much, you can pay to refill.
Yeah, you can pay $8.99 and refill that bucket.
There you go. We didn't refill it, but yeah, it was very nice. Charlotte's hair's down now, beautiful.
Literally, I haven't had any straighteners, so I've just had to live without having straight hair.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful though. It looks nice. Like the statue just over here, look at that. Little boy with a kite just there. And yeah, you got a few kids rides around this section as well. So we've still got a couple more major coasters to ride and a smaller coaster, and there is also a dark ride, and I think it's in that building there, but this is the back of it. It's like a multi-use building, so maybe the dark ride's upstairs and then this is a restaurant and stalls on this side, and I think we access the dark ride around the corner. And of course you got a lot of your kind of generic flat rides here as well, things like the wave swinger just over here as well. San Pedro the Disco called Revolution just over there. And yeah, lots of rides for all the family. Yeah, very much a family park, as you can see from all these rides. Oh, there's one of the coasters. I don't think we're going to be able to ride that one though, do you? I don't think we'll be allowed on it. Oh, we'll have to see. So yeah, it's quite a small park. I'd say it's maybe a little bit smaller than I was expecting. Very compact. There's one of your drop towers that there is, and there's a balloon ride there just behind it as well. Of course, you've got the Skyrocket 2 just over there. What's that? You love it. Yeah, I doubt we're going to be able to ride this. We'll have a look though. Disco there, everyone was cheering and enjoying it. Yeah, brilliant. Little kid swing ride there. And here's the kiddie coaster just over here. There's adults going down the queue line. Let's see how they get on. That's a good sign. I mean, normally we can ride these. I don't know, is there a maximum height? Oh, 56 inches.
Way over.
What's 56 inches? I don't know.
Well, there we go. So that's...
I'm not too sure. Is that... Oh, that's it. We can't ride the kiddie coaster just over here. Yeah, there we go. Due to ride restrictions, adults or anyone taller than 56 cannot ride. This attraction is intended for small children only. To be fair though, I have been on a couple of these at some parks in the past when we've been allowed. You can fit in the restraints, but they're the rules. There we go.
No riding.
Very nicely presented park though down here. Yes, it is an amusement park, not a theme park, but yeah, it's like lovely with all the trees around. And that's the thing for me, I really like an amusement park when it's set in such a location like this. Like, it's gorgeous. And the fact you've got one of the best woodies in the world heading away up there on the mountain as well. I'm itching to get back on that again. Can't wait. The good news is for us during these two parks today though, it's so quiet. Like, this has worked out great for us. It's about an hour and 20 minutes drive down to our final park, which is Playland in Rye, New York. So yeah, we're going to be heading down there this afternoon into the evening. And we got Zoomerang just over there.
I don't think it's open.
Is it not? Oh, is that closed?
Yeah, it's closed.
Is it? Oh no. Oh. Opening early summer. Oh no, that's a shame.
It wasn't listed on the website, it's been closed.
I find it a bit naughty when parks don't fully announce it. I mean, we'd have come down here anyway because we wanted Boulder Dash, and I knew that was open because I knew it had retrack work, but there we go, we are missing that. As a shame. So yeah, we're only getting a +3 down here today.
They should tell you before you visit.
They should, but to be fair, even if it was still on the website, I'd have come down today.
Yeah,
like,
because we want to get on board.
yeah, literally, that's what we came for. Here's a map of the park. Like I say, it's quite a small, compact park actually. So yeah, there's the lake. It's a shame the train ride shut there. I would have definitely done that, because yeah, it starts down here and then makes its way around the lake. It kind of goes off the map into the unknown just over there. But yeah, that looks lovely. And you got the water park just down here. I don't think the map does the water park justice, because it looks really good actually. It looks quite a large water park that they've got. And then is that a log flume that there is up there at the top, maybe number 15 on the map? Thunder Rapids, yeah, Rapids, yeah. There's a log flume down the back and the Rapids. So the log flume's down this way and the Rapids is up there. I wonder if that's going to be open. We'll have to find out. And we've got the dark ride, which is open. Yeah, so we'll walk around here and we're going to get some more rides in. And the award for one of the most beautiful settings for a pirate ship goes to Lake Compounce. Look at that. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Like, you got all the hedges down here, then the rocks, then the water. It's raised up a little bit, and then the trees behind it. That is a stunning location. And look at the waterfall as well. That is beautiful. That's the thing, yes, it is an amusement park, but it's got some good bits of theming around. Look, here you go, you can kind of walk out here and got the little treasure chests. This is very nice. I like it. It's a very standard ride, but they've made a really nice themed experience out of this round here. It looks very good.
Why do I get the feeling that the water rides are also going to say opening summer?
Do you think so? Yeah, yeah.
Well, the fact that that's not open and says opening summer, we've not seen any water rides open.
Yeah, this trip really, yeah.
I've got a feeling it's going to be a sign, but we will find out.
Yeah, Charlotte will be happy if so though, yeah. It's one of them though, it's sad when it's your first time coming to a park and miss out on them. Yeah, definitely. That looks like it's been painted up.
Really
Luckily, it is just a standard Vekoma boomerang, you know, it's nothing like special. But still, you know, it would have been nice to get. I fancy going on this though, this looks good. Like classic car ride just over here. Let's do this whilst around here. Zoomer's Gas and Go. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah, let's give this a ride, it's nice and quiet. Oh, and the music in the queue line as well. This looks awesome. Pretty much like Grand Prix of Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Oh, I like the yellow car just there. Very nice. And we also just heard like a loud horn. And yeah, they have got horns on, which is pretty awesome. Oh, there we go. I love that. I must get a bit annoyed with the staff on here. That's a nice sign just over there. They're enjoying a season of thrills at America's first amusement park. Oh, I love the look of this. Let's get them ride. Hopefully we get the yellow one for Charlotte.
Oh, my favourite colour.
Only wait about 5 minutes, we're off. Oh, we got some music as well. Hey! Oh, this is good, this is with the horn. Hey, the memorial bridge just there. Oh, some old historical pictures of the park. This reminds me of the one at Dollywood quite a bit actually as well. Sparkle car wash just over there. No particular place to go. Oh, this is nice, isn't it? Hello! Oh, this is fantastic. I'd rather ride this than the boomerang anyway. Yaggity-yeah, here we go. I'm only pressing the horn so I don't get copyright claimed on YouTube. Hey, extend the fun, Lake Compounce. Mr. Sandman. Oh, this reminds me of Back to the Future. Oh, look at that Christmas tree there. Yeah, we were chatting with some fans. They said that they do a Christmas event here. This is great. Oh, it's alright, it's only playing short clips. Fantastic. Oh, this is a really nice ride. Another one from Back to the Future, this. Very kind of, you know, 80s, inspired 60s, 70s, 80s inspired ride. Louisiana, New Orleans. Hey, oh, there's the yellow one. We did want that one originally. Hello. Oh, they've got a different order to us. I tell you what, this is lovely. What's that boy doing there? He's got a bucket. Go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. $1 fine for driving faster. Oh, more pictures. This is cracking, this. Very pretty. Hey, into the drive-in, just tickets please to the cinema. Concession, what we got singing in the rain, the blob plus dinosaurs, there you go. Oh, that was fantastic. That's one of the best car rides I've done, that was really good. The one at Dollywood's great as well. Tequila. That was great. That was a really delightful attraction. I enjoyed that so much.
I really enjoyed that. With the music, it really made everybody was surfing.
Lots of things around as well, like going to the drive-in. I just thought that was a really nice attraction. How you can turn like quite a basic car ride and something really exciting. There was lots to look at, some nice planting, the music, and the horn on there as well. It was brilliant, that was. Got the American Flyers just over there, another flat ride. They're quite good fun there actually, you know, where you turn it and then you swing out more. That's your pirate ship on the left. So yeah, it is one of them parts that, you know, it's on a bit of a gradual incline like this, but it's not too steep or anything either from an accessibility point of view. That is good, it's very nice here. Nice park, Sawmill Plunge, even that looks like it's had a good paint up. We're gonna make our way onto this flume ride just over here now. I don't know if we're gonna be able to film on it or not. With water rides, it's normally hit or miss. Is this standard flume ride or is it an absolute mega soaker? Yeah, because I mean, it's not the warmest today. No. As long as it's a log flume, we'll do it, but if it's an absolute mega soaker, I don't know about that, not with the weather today. And obviously we are doing a second part later, so I don't want to be absolutely dripping wet through, but I would like to do this as well. Look at that drop, the water is gushing down there. Yeah, it does look like a standard flume. Kind of goes up there into the trees. Let's wait for a boat to come down and have a look. Well, I've been waiting for a few minutes now to see if a boat was going to come down, and I don't think anyone's riding it in the park. I know it's a quiet day, but surely some people would be riding it. So I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to go on. I don't think we'll be able to film on it anyway, so Charlotte's going to stay off. She gets to escape, and I'm going to go and give it a go. But Charlotte will be able to get some good shots of me, won't you?
I will do. You might get soaked.
I don't know. Like, is there another drop back there? I can't quite tell, but I feel like I'm missing out if I don't go on it.
Why don't you get yourself on it?
Yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I will ask her to see if we can take the on with the GoPro, but it's probably doubtful. Let's go for it and we'll see. If not, Charlotte gets some footage just there. See you in a minute, Charlotte.
Bye.
Oh, God. Oh, looks like there's going to be no on-ride filming or off-ride shots of Sawmill Plunge because it's closed, and the member of staff did say probably going to be shut for the day, but it might open later on possibly. But yeah, of course we're going to be leaving this afternoon to make our way to our final park. There you go, temporarily unavailable. Quite a few rides closed, but I'm not really too disappointed because at least we got the main thing that we wanted, you know.
Boulder Dash was the main thing that we came for.
Yeah, it's not great though when you just bought a one-day ticket when there's obviously so much closed. These are quite good fun little flat rides actually. Twister over here, look at this. Yeah, you kind of spin the disc in the middle and then you spin faster as you go round. It's like thunder and lightning. Hey, I got an nice screaming swing just over here, and we've got today's weather forecast from this crocodile just over here, and it's saying 12 o'clock storms, and that's now actually as well. 12 o'clock, that's the hourly forecast for him.
What's quite interesting about this ride is when we was on Boulder Dash, the lady that was on there said that in the first time in 15 years both arms are operating on this.
Yeah, I heard that. It's quite interesting,
first
that.
time in 15 years.
Yeah, so they've clearly spent money here for this year. Like, I don't really know much about the recent history for the park. Of course, I know it's a very historical amusement park and that dates back, you know, so long. But I don't know the more modern recent history. Maybe some people can comment down below. Has it been kind of underinvested the past few years, maybe? I'm getting that vibe that maybe, you know, this past few years, it's not really had much money and investment spent here. And then this year has had like a lot of money injected into it. So better times are ahead. That's how it feels from me anyway. But still, we'll get a bit of off-ride footage from this. If we could film on ride, I'd probably go and ride this one to get some views. But yeah, we may as well prioritise getting back on Boulder Dash a few more times. That's what we came down here for. I'm just glad we could POV on there. And of course, we've got a dark ride that we'll be able to take you on down here. We'll do that. I'm thinking that might be similar to the one at Kennywood. And then we got our last big coaster to get on just here, which is the Fear coaster, Premier Skyrocket 2. But we'll get on that in just a moment. That looks walk on. Short cycle on there, but they're never normally massively long on these. But yeah, that did seem quite a short one. Maybe just because, of course, we've seen Skyhawk at Cedar Point last week, where you do get quite a long cycle on it. And what really makes this, though, again, is the location with the trees behind it, and perfect placement with Boulder Dash there. I mean, look at that. Oh, that just shows how awesome that coaster is, dipping in and out of the trees. And there it goes. Good timing. Wow. Oh, it makes a proper roar, that tie-in track, doesn't it? It's coming down there. Really good coaster. Probably a lot better than what we're about to ride now. But to be fair, they're all right, these are. They did pack a punch. Skyrocket 2, Premier rides. I think we're going to get some good views from up here, though, you know. Shame we're not going to be able to take you on now with a POV. But still, we'll go and give this a ride. And you've got a Ferris wheel next door there as well, where probably get some good views from that. Maybe we'll do that wheel, actually, as well. So this is called Phobia. Oh, here we go. Phobia Fear Coaster. Fear with a P. Coaster Phobia. The fear of roller coasters. This is quite an interesting brand that they've gone for here. Yeah, I like this. And when we come off, we'll have a look at that coaster track down there. That looks quite interesting. Maybe that's another sign for it. Here we go. We'll put in some off-ride shots of Phobia the Fear Coaster.
If you want to take a break. Oh, there is. I can't do that.
straight onto our ride there on Phobia, and I really enjoyed that. It was very smooth and comfortable. I thought it was fantastic, actually.
I'm not a huge fan of those style of rides, but because it didn't have the comfort colours, it was a bit more bearable. Tigress at Busch Gardens Tampa, I hate that ride so much.
Yeah, you really don't like it, and the comfort collars are just awkward, if anything. The more there to stop you jolting forwards, but this proves that you don't do that on this type of coaster anyway. Speeds of 62 miles an hour, and no, I really enjoyed that. I thought it was riding great. The location as well, the views at the top.
Oh, the views were so good from up the top.
Yeah, especially when you were looking out towards the lake and just the overall park. Yeah, it was good, I enjoyed that. That's a nice coaster here at this park. This is a very impressive sign here, look at this. Phobia Fear Coaster. All the track coming out from the sign. Oh, that's brilliant, there it goes. Operation's pretty good as well. Seeing got that loaded up in the time we were just filming that clip. What a sign. That's probably one of the best coaster signs ever. I wish we had more signs back home like this. I know we get some good theming at the parks, but wouldn't it be great like if there were some big signs like this? Oh, it's called Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube.
Have you gone on this?
We have, it was great. Yeah.
How many subscribers?
Oh, 380,000 now. Make sure you subscribe. They love it. I love the reaction when we tell people that. Sometimes I'm like, oh, we got like 380, and they're like, oh, what, 380? Yeah, 1,000.
They look it up and they're like,
oh, it's funny. Now, you know us, we love a good dark ride, and yeah, we got a classic one coming up later on in the day, our final park. But here we're going on Ghost Hunt just here now. It looks like it's got a very nice facade. See, I'm looking forward to this. Let's go and ride Ghost Hunt. Good views of Wildcat, lots of coming around here. Dedicated to the memory of the ghosts of Bleakstone Manor. May they never rest in peace. Quite a big show building. Like I say, the food unit's underneath by the looks of it. And then this is the show building at the top for the dark ride. Is it interactive? I'm expecting it to be. A lot of the time now, the interactive shooters are. Yeah, it is. Let's go. Lots of good bits of theme in here. There is a screen in the middle. Looks like there should be some sort of pre-show. The Boo Blaster. I recognise that. And we're off. It's actually a trackless ride. This is cool. Things have took a very weird turn here. what to expect going into that. And I tell you what, it was a really high quality family dark ride, wasn't it?
I really enjoyed that. I like the interactive shooters where if you shoot something, something activates, so it's always different every time.
There was a lot of effects in there. It's one of them that the more targets you hit, the more that you see throughout the ride. And there were some really cool effects in there. A good 3-minute long ride as well. The building didn't look that big from outside, so I was quite surprised at the length to it.
That was just excellent. I really, really enjoyed that, and I got over 100,000 on my score.
That's a good score.
It was a good score.
I was that mesmerised what was happening in there, but I didn't really, you know, look at my score, to be honest. And it's one of them that if you aren't shooting on there, you know, you are going to miss stuff. So I don't mind those when it's like that. It reminded me of like a cartoon version of the Haunted Mansion, like with the music and some of the scenes in there. But I thought that was really good. You never know what to expect. Dark rides normally go one way or another. Of course, outside of Disney and Universal, they're the kings of dark rides. So you never know how it's going to go down. And actually, that was very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a fantastic ride. What a lovely landscapes park as well. It's very nice. Some good planting around and the greenery. Stunning location. That's what really makes it. And especially the signature ride, Boulder Dash as well. Like, this was just built, you know, on a flat piece of land. It wouldn't be the same, but it's been custom designed to the terrain. Like, they've done a very good job of this. And look how quiet it is as well. And it is only running one train, but it doesn't matter when it's this quiet. I don't know if it's got a second train or not. Can't see one anywhere unless it's hidden away in a maintenance building down at the back just there. Yeah, not too sure. Here we go, it's gonna have a ride. I'll get some more off-ride shots this time. I'm glad we got the POVs when we did.
Welcome to Boulder Dash. Please take a moment.
Oh, we just had a wild and crazy back row ride there on Boulder Dash. I mean, that was insane. The first drop on there is amazing, and then you're into all these twists and turns throughout the trees, airtime hills. You're actually slammed up into the restraints. It's an amazing ride, it really is.
It's a really good ride, but I do find it uncomfortable. Like when you're on the actual wooden structure, you can feel yourself. It's very rough in places.
It is.
But when you go onto the Titan track, it's so smooth.
It reminds me of, you know, how Megaphobia was at Oakwood in Wales before they had the retrack last year. You know, it is quite uncomfortable in some areas, but it is a woody. You want a bit of shake, rattle and roll on there. It may be too much for some people, this, but I can't believe how much that had warmed up from earlier on, and it was a full train as well. Of course, our first ride on there was like not even half the train full. It makes a huge difference, and that was amazing, that was. I'm so pleased that we managed to add this into the trip, and the fact it's so quiet as well, amazing. I've really enjoyed it, and we'll definitely get a couple more rides on that before we leave. And we're back down here now by Wildcat. You got all the game stalls over here. And here's a look at quite an interesting name for a ride. It's called Downtime. I wonder what they say when it's down. Like, they're like, yeah, sorry, Downtimers having some downtime. But so there we go. Yes, I thought this was an S&S shot tower. Seems like it's a drop tower, and that would make sense with the name as well. So yeah, it's one of them S&S towers. Of course, it takes you up slowly and then drops you down on downtime. And it's got a massive clock just around the side there as well. So get a bit of off-ride footage of this for you. It's walk on. There was some great views from up there on downtime. Fantastic. I actually prefer the ones where it takes you up slow and then shoots you down instead of the shoot up. I just think, you know, they're a lot more forceful. Yeah, it was great, that was. Shame we couldn't film on the ride because the views are amazing. So yeah, actual Lake Compounce is on the other side of that building, just over in that direction there. Yeah, in terms of food, you got Johnny Rockets just over there as well. You see Johnny Rockets popping up in a lot of parks. Looks like, was there maybe a flat ride over there at one point? And now there's nothing, I'm not too sure. And yeah, this looks like it was maybe a Dodgems or something at some point. I mean, this building looks too nice just to be an arcade, doesn't it? It's got a beautiful carousel horse out the front. The Carousel Pavilion. Oh, Boulder Dash, what a ride. Yeah, this is very pretty. I don't know if it was something else before. But yeah, this definitely looks like it used to be a Dodgems to me, or a Whip or something like that maybe back in the day. Oh yeah, 100%. Even when you come in, you can see, look, like where this changes here. I reckon this was something. I'm gonna have to try and find out. I'm gonna have to Google it. I can't wait until the comments come through. I need to find out myself. Yeah, I reckon this was a Whip or something. It's got to have been in here, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be. something. It can't just be made for an arcade.
I mean, we're at a historical amusement park as well, so you know, I doubt this building was built just for an arcade. Oh, look at this. It really makes you appreciate the design for Boulder Dash, doesn't it? Like, incredible. All the footers built onto the side of a mountain just here. Like, amazing. Yeah, of course, coming down the back just there, all the way behind the trees, and then some airtime hills back in this direction. And this is like one of the final hills of the ride. It must have cost a fortune to build that. But yeah, what an iconic coaster. So happy to have ridden it today. Now the rapids, I believe, is down this way. Looks like that's the only actual ride down here. But from what I did see up there on the tower ride just, was the fact that they have got one of the old school trolleys down here as well. Sadly, it's all closed off this area at the moment. The rapids is still on the map. So I think we've just come a little bit out of season, but I don't mind for getting on Boulder Dash. But we are missing a few bits, I think.
Yeah, it should clearly be advertised on the website as well, unfortunately, but it wasn't.
Oh,
but we came for Boulder
We
Dash.
did. Like, we did come for that. I'm not too disappointed. Yeah, this is like a big building that looks out on the lake. I was just going to see if there was any views we could actually get of the lake, but I think the whole thing's closed off, which is a shame. Tell you what though, we've got this lovely carousel. This looks quite historic, so I think we'll give this a go actually. Yeah, we've got plenty of time. I was thinking, oh, is it going to be, you know, a bit rushed trying to get two parked in, but we've got plenty of time. It's like 1:30 and we've pretty much done everything. Like, we've even done like the little filler bits we wanted to do in between, you know, so definitely get a couple more laps on Boulder Dash. Yeah, this carousel looks quite nice around here. Look at this. I don't know how old this is, but based on the look of it, this looks really old. Wow, how nice is this? I love a good carousel. It's got a Wurlitzer in the middle there, and loads of pictures of the park in the middle. In fact, you know, a lot of the history here. What started off as a simple area to go picnicking by the lake turned into an amusement park. And we're going to be ending with a real piece of history at Playland Park as well. They still got quite a lot of their older historical rides. So come and join us for the final vlog of the trip tomorrow. And then we'll be going from old and historical to brand new with Hyperia at Thorpe Park. So I've just been speaking with the operator, and apparently this carousel is over 100 years old. So yeah, a real piece of history. All the mirrors in the middle. Yeah, this is beautiful, it really is. And look at this, we've got the park mascot just over here. Literally, there's someone dressed as a tiger coming up down here. There we go. Look at that. A tiger mascot here at this park. Oh, we could have had a photo with him. Hopefully he's still about by the time we come off. He kind of reminds me of Rory the Tiger, like if you've ever been to like one of the Haven parks back home. I'll tell you what, I recognise this music. It's Roller Coaster Tycoon! Oh, this is quite surreal. Da, 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 da. Oh, lovely. I've had to move to these white horses to balance it out, I think. How nice is this? Now you can see in the middle there's a picture of a trolley ride. Of course, it used to be a trolley park, and yeah, quite a few years ago now, they actually put in a new trolley ride, but that's down there by the rapids, so that's closed off, unfortunately. Would have loved to have done that. You know me, I love my history. Is he going? Oh, ride for the tiger. So yeah, I would have really liked to have done the trolley ride, but still will come back at some point in the future, I'm sure. Sounds like in the past they had an old sky ride here as well. Took you up onto the top of the mountain. That closed quite a few years ago. RC2. I'll tell you what though, from looking on Google Maps, that rapids is quite a walk down the other side of the lake. And yeah, unless there's a viewpoint by this building, I don't think we're going to get to see the lake from on the ground, unfortunately, this time. Yeah, normally you have that train running around the edge, and obviously that's closed at the moment. I literally feel like I've jumped straight into Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love it. Usually charge people £3 for a ride on the carousel. Of course, all rides are included here at this park. Really nice. Shame we missed the mascot. We'll try and hunt him down when we come off. I'd like to have a photo with him. Hey, and this is what I like. Information boards. There we go. So it's been listed on the National Register of Historic Places since 1979. And this carousel actually opened to the public in May 1911. So there you go, over 110 years old, and it's still going strong.
That's interesting. It says 49 horses, 2 chariots, and 1 goat. I didn't sit on the goat.
Oh, there's a goat somewhere. Yeah, I couldn't see the goat. Oh. So that's the theatre just up there. Yeah, I thought, you know, we'd have been able to at least see the lake down here, but that's blocked off there. that looks like that's all closed off, and obviously the water park's down here. So yeah, I just would like to have seen the lake. We are at Lake Compounce after all. And yeah, I think we've pretty much done everything that we want to here now. Then we'll do a couple more re-rides on Boulder Dash whilst we're here. That's the main event. Also, there's another fact just over here. Did you know Lake Compounce hosted many famous performers in the Starlight Theatre? Harry Houdini, that's quite interesting. Frank Sinatra, Aretha Franklin, and Glenn Miller. A few people performed in the theatre. So yeah, that's the building just over there. That's quite interesting facts, isn't it? Yeah, so it's all closed off, unfortunately. Yeah, normally you'd be able to go straight down that way. Obviously, when the water park opens, I think next week, you'll be able to see that again. But yeah, the lake looks massive, and the rapids is literally on the other side of it. Oh, there you go. Look at this crocodile. We think that he walks about as well as a mascot.
I've seen photos of him, but we've not seen him while we've been here.
Oh. Yeah, water park looks pretty good actually. It goes all the way back. You got a lighthouse over there, quite a lot of slides. Tell you what though, this is opening next week and needs a bit of cleaning up. Look at that. This is quite an interesting building over here. It says bathhouse on it. I don't know, if it's a really old building here or not, but probably so, I'd imagine. I mean, bathhouse is like an old term, isn't it? So yeah, that's quite interesting. And yeah, it looks like they got some pretty modern slides down there as well. Who knows? I'm sure we'll be back here at some point in the future. Yeah, it's not one of them parks that, you just come back to all the time, because obviously it's a bit out of the way. It's not really near lots of other big major parks. I mean, you got Six Flags New England not too far away. But again, that's not like a spectacular park either. So I'm really pleased that, we actually made the trip whilst we're in the kind of New York, New Jersey area to come and do this park today. We're just going to have a little look at the merchandise now as well, because hopefully there's some good stuff. And here's a little look at some of the merch that they've got on offer. These Lake Compounce jackets, $64.99. It is embroidered. T-shirts, $24.99 there as well. It's quite nice with the wave on it. And yeah, this is just a smaller shop. We think there's a main one just a bit further down the main street just over here. We thought that was it initially, but that's a sweet shop.
Just that building there.
Ah, yeah, I think you actually exit through the gift shop. Milkshakes over there from the creamery.
Ooh, cherry Dole Whips.
Oh, I like a good Dole Whip. You never had a Dole Whip, have you?
I don't like pineapple.
Ah, see, yeah, I quite like a Dole Whip. Yeah, let's have a little look in this shop. Well, we're expecting a bit more merchandise in here, but yeah, I can't even see anything with Boulder Dash on. Like, surely there is.
Buy these wings.
Massive wings, look at them.
It's got to be a t-shirt.
Just looks a bit generic in it. I mean, the Boulder Dash logo is amazing as well. There we go, so we couldn't go down to it and see it, but here's the actual lake, so we were behind that blue building just there. And then obviously the water park off to the right. You can see some of the older attractions just there too, and that's like the old trolley. And yeah, I think it closed and then they built like a replica of it from what I can see. The old train, someone on the carousel down there. Oh, all breakages must be paid for. There's a look at this really nice picture just behind the till. Look at that, that is lovely. It's been made to look old school, but actually I don't think that's really that old of a picture just there. Ah, there we go, that's the replica trolley that I think still operates, but obviously isn't today. It goes down the side of Boulder Dash. How nice would that be? Real piece of history. Yeah, shame we're not getting that one. And what we got here, Charlotte?
These are so cute. They're like little Stanley Cups, but miniature ones.
And there's a look at the mugs with the park on. Yeah, quite old school. That's about all for merch. I can't believe there's nothing for Boulder Dash. So you got all these kind of generic t-shirts with cats on and dinosaurs. I don't know what they got over here.
Squid hats.
Hey, we thought they were octopus hats at first, but the squid hats apparently. Saw a lot of these on the US road trip.
Could get one of these.
Nah, you're alright, I'll pass on that. Yeah, unless there's another shop up by Boulder Dash. And that's all for merchandise. Anyway, as you can see, we are coming towards the end of this video. We've had a great time discovering this park for the first time. And yeah, literally just gonna get our final few re-rides in, and then we'll make our way back down here to Main Street. And we'll wrap up the vlog and make our way to our second park of the day. Oh, well, before we leave, we just thought we'd have a ride here on the big wheel to get some views, and look at Boulder Dash first drop there. Amazing. No action over there at the log flume, unfortunately, Charlotte.
Oh no, but it doesn't matter too much. Keep going on it.
Hey, and there's a view looking out over the park. Very scenic. good views of the skyrocket too from up here as well. It's some sort of factory over there. There's a big chimney. Oh, and the good news is it's coming up the lift hill. It's about to come down the drop. Here she is. Wow, well worth coming on this for that view. And yeah, you can zoom down and see some of the latter part of the layout over there. And there it is, Lake Compounce itself. Yeah, that little yellow building, I think that's the old trolley building just there. But I don't know if that's still operating or not. It's not listed on the map. And yeah, Boulder Dash got a little bit of a queue now just down there before we take our final rides. In the car then now after our first ever visit to Lake Compounce here in Connecticut, USA. I've wanted to come to this park for quite a long time, especially to ride Boulder Dash, and it didn't disappoint. I really enjoyed getting on that coaster. It's an amazing setting and what a layout as well.
The layout for the coaster is really good, and the setting that it's in within the woods, it just makes it really special. It's
just so hidden away, like up there on the mountain. Like, I love that to bits, and it was amazing getting quite a few rides on it today. The Titan track on there has definitely you know, made it a smoother experience on them sections, but then literally some of the other areas are really rough as well, a little bit too rough. It rides a bit like the Grand National at Blackpool on certain seats, especially at the back, so bear that in mind. It's not a smooth experience. With a Woody though, you don't want it to be too smooth, but also you don't want it to be too rough either, do you?
You often find with Boulder Dash, you're going around the layout on the wooden section, you're like, please, Titan track, please, and then it's like you get that smooth moment.
Yeah, it is one of them. Like, it isn't the most comfortable ride in some areas, but still, I'm so happy we got on it. It lived up to expectations. It's one of the best wooden coasters / hybrids now anywhere in the world, in my opinion, and I really enjoyed getting on that. So it's been wonderful getting to Lake Compounce, and the fact that it wasn't even planned as part of the trip originally. We moved a couple of bits around. We've ended up doing an extra park, which I am really pleased about. In terms of the rest of the park, lovely setting. That's what makes it, isn't it?
With all the trees around, there's just so much going around there. It's really nice.
Yeah, I like the fact that, you know, it's built right next to the lake, even though we didn't get to see that. You know, it's in a nice location with all the mountains around. Along with that, lots of nice greenery. It's not too hilly either. Good variety of family rides. Very much a family focused park here. That car ride that we did, that was really nice.
Oh, that was lovely. That was the theming around there was a real treat.
Yeah, and with the music on there as well, and the horn, that was good. The Skyrocket, probably the best one of them I've ever done. Unfortunately, the other wooden coaster didn't really have much to it, because I love an old school classic, but that had been modernised and it kind of took away from it, so that wasn't riding the best. But we've got another classic coaster this afternoon, which I'm excited for. But overall, it's a lovely park. I've really enjoyed it. It's very much a half-day park when there's quite a few bits closed, but I'd imagine when the water park's open and everything else, it would be a full-day park. But no, wonderful first visit, and we got some on-ride POVs at least as well.
I know, and also the staff have been so nice and friendly, which has been really nice.
Staff have been great. Not forgetting the dark ride, that was awesome as well. A nice little surprise. Anyway, there's one more vlog left from our trip to the USA. We've packed a lot in actually to a week-and-a-half trip. Lots of parks. We've done 6 this weekend. Well, we're about to go to our 6th and final, and we're off to Playland Park in Rye, New York for our first ever visit. We've got a historical wooden coaster there that I'm really excited for, and quite a few other rides as well, including some classic dark rides. So come and join us for that. But here from Lake Compounce, that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Goodbye.